Hello everyone, this is Maria from mariascraftingcorner.com. Welcome to another Paper Pumpkin Kit alternative video. Oh my god, I said that super fast. I feel so good when I can do that. I always get like confused trying to say it. But anyways, welcome. We have a very nice alternative. I sure hope so. You guys know that when it comes to the Paper Pumpkin Kit alternatives, I have them in my brain, but I've not practiced and I've not done any extra work on them. And so we always risk a little bit that it is different than what I was expecting. And we may fight together to figure out how to do this. Hey Adrian, how are you? I am so glad you're here. I know it's later in the eastern coast, but it's been a crazy day and I don't think tomorrow is going to be much simpler. And so I'm just figuring out, I have a little bit time now and we're going to do it. Okay, if you don't know what Paper Pumpkin Kit is, guys, it is, I am just moving my thing here. It is a Stampin' Up subscription, a monthly Stampin' Up subscription, and you will get everything. Oh, don't worry. As long as you send me some of that cake, Carrie, I'm ready. I'm just kidding. That sounds really good. Yummies. One of my favorites is carrot cake. Um, so yes, it is a kit where you will get everything you need. Um, right, Adrian? I know it's later, and I'm very, very sorry, guys. But I just don't want to, like, it gets a little crazy as time goes by. And sometimes I realize that if I don't do it when I have the time, then it just won't get done. Oh, hi, Belinda. How are you? Thank you. And so that's what we're working on today, our Paper Pumpkin Kit. I love this. Guys, I am a Stampin' Up independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And if you are interested in I'm not what's the name of this? I'm not being consequential because I is that the word? No, I'm thinking in Spanish. Okay. Carrie, I would totally send you a piece of banana bread. They say it's good. Hey Kiwi, how are you? I am not like a total fan. Like I like sweets, but they're not my favorite. I love a good piece of bread. I love just like regular bread. I love pasta. Like yeah, I like carbs that way. Not so much the sweet ones, but I have heard that it's very good, and I like just pieces of it, and I think it's good. But then again, I made it, so. I'm not going to say it's bad. Okay, guys, let's focus here. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. If you want any information, please send me an email to Maria at mariascraftingcorner.com. And if you're interested in this month's free gift, it is our masks that are in our new catalog. And I will be very glad to get into you for free. All you need to do is get $50 before shipping and taxes. And then I'll send those. Okay, let's get going. Hi, Miss Judy. I am so glad you're here. Let's try to see if this is working. I don't know why it's been a little off. There we are. Yay! Hello, Karen. How are you, Karen? I'm not even pronouncing right. Okay, I think I got it. Jesus, this is so complicated sometimes. We are going to be using my favorite flower that I can't pronounce. I'm just kidding. But I really like the flower, but it's really hard to pronounce for me. So it's lotus, right? Okay. So we're going to be using the lotus part of the kit today. And we're going to be using, you're probably not going to believe this. I'm going to be using the card race as is. I am not making a fun fold these today. Oh, I love zucchini bread too. We actually had a delicious recipe. Last year, my husband was like losing some weight and whatever, and so I joined him, and we found this really, really good recipe for um, the zucchini bread, but with almond flour, and it was pretty good. Like I have to say, it was very, very decent. So this is not going to be a, like I said, like a regular fan fold. I always try to make one of those, and I really, really enjoy doing that. But I figured I wanted something simpler for today, and I have been practicing, by the way. So I created this because I'm like, can we build like a background? I think this will look amazing if you use different colors. I like it in this like monochromatic, but I think again it would look so much better if you use different colors. So we're not using that though. So let's start with with here. I'm going to bring our I'm just thinking, I don't know if this will fit, so we don't have to open that one. Let me see. No, it won't fit. So we are going to open one of the envelopes. I know, guys, these envelopes are just to die for, but I use everything that's available in here since I am not able, no, but I've chosen not to bring anything here extra, right? So yes, I have to use everything and anything that's in the kit. And you guys know this, all I allow myself to bring is black cardstock or white cardstock. Kind of depends. I'm going to cut that one out of the way. I really, really like these, like part of the envelope, but I really like the little flowers. I am going to cut this though there in the actual there. And I could have probably done that much smaller, but that's fine. I am not going to do a lot of layers because I'm going to try to cut a couple of things using only the trimmer. So we are going to make this layer at 4 1/8, and we still have a little bit of that. And I am, I'm okay with that because we'll figure out how to disguise it by 5 3/8. Okay, and we are going to add this layer. I'm going to bring this in here to our card base in here. And I think that looks good. Let's go ahead and bring our Stampin' Seal Plus. Sometimes it's rebellious. You guys have seen that. Okay, and I am going to put, I'm going to put this area that is not uniform towards the edge here because we can totally decorate the edge with some of these extras. We'll just cut them like we did last time and stamp them, and I think that will probably make it work. I am turning this around because it's easier for me to do this. We've talked about this in the past, and I am just positioning these here in the middle, not the middle, in the center. Oh, it's the same thing, huh? And let's go ahead and press that. That was pretty decent. Now the next step, I'm going to bring this is a piece of 3 by 3, a square, and I'm going to like align this center as best as I can, and we are going to, where is my pencil? Oh, here it is. Sorry guys. And we're just going to like go around here with it, with the pencil. We're just going to go around. This is going to work as our guide for where to cut. Now, if you have dies, guys, obviously you can go ahead and use your dies. I'm just not using any of my dies because, again, we try very hard not to do that, but you can totally do that, right? And now we're going to go ahead and bring this, and we're going to cut around, and we're going to make a window. Just remember, guys, this is not a perfect science. Be mindful. I went over here, guys. Did you see that? That's not cool. I was not paying a whole lot of attention. So be mindful when you're cutting. Definitely it works. It's worth it to cut slowly like I usually do instead of just going over. Like I said, you can always use your snips to get that going where it needs to go, right? To cut all the way. And okay, there it is. And so, and the last one, let me see how we're going to do this last one. I guess it has to go like this. So I'm just holding in it here. It needs to go a little bit more. Okay, I think that worked. Okay, guys, so now we have two different squares in here that you can totally use for something else. This is a little bit gluey, but not a whole lot. So I think that you will be able to use that. Let's put that there for a second, and we are going to take a minute or two to really erase everything that's pen in there. And that's why I'm not using a whole lot of layers, because I didn't want to have to struggle through all those layers with the trimmer. The other thing, to be honest, and I don't know if you guys have done this in the past and cut, is that sometimes when you cut in here and it's too thick, you can totally see that it's thick. And yeah, I don't prefer it. So if we can avoid it, we are going to avoid it. Okay, so that's our first step. I'm going to put these aside. Yes, we're going to put this aside, and we're going to bring that same square that we used. Again, this is 3 by 3. Let me bring a piece of older paper, and we are going to do something similar to what we did, but we are going to use our other stamp, even if it's not the lotus. Lotus. Jesus, guys, I don't know how to pronounce that. My whole thing just fell. Sorry, guys. Okay. So I am going to, this is the forget-me-nots, right? I'm going to bring this, and I'm going to stamp it all over. Kind of what I was doing before by trying to create a some kind of paper DSP, I guess. I forgot how to talk. I just got confused here. I'm not liking these guys, so I am going to turn this around, and yes, we can turn it around. And it may be that we just like focus on the front, and that's it, on the top, and that's fine. And I'll show you why. Yeah, we're just going to focus on the top. Like I've said at the beginning, just remember that whenever I'm working with my paper pumpkin kit alternatives, it's something that I just envision. If it's a fun fold, like I have seen how it's work, or I figured out how it's work, but I have not really practiced this, right? And so I'm not sure exactly how it's going to end. I'm going to bring a little bit of that pretty peacock, and we're going to go around our edges, but not necessarily on the flowers, if that makes sense. We can color the flowers if you guys want. Let me know. No, I don't think we need to color the flowers, really. Let me see. I'm thinking, guys, in my brain. So what we're going to create with this is a fan. So what I was thinking is, you know, obviously the lotus, it's a very, it's a very common and traditional flower from Japan and China, right? And I think it's mainly Japan, but I don't wanna say it is mainly Japan. Sorry, guys, I can't talk today. So, but And so I was thinking, well, they do use a lot of those like the fans, right? And I'm like, maybe we can create one and kind of use it as a decoration. And that's kind of what we're trying to do here. I'm going to put a little bit in here in the middle like that, right? So we have mostly all, hey Cherry, how are you? Mostly all around here. And now we're going to put this away. We don't think we're going to need it anymore, but just leaving it there so I don't have to lean over. This is my stamp pad that needs to go far away because otherwise it gets messy. We all know that. I'm just wondering if, and I'm actually going to do, sorry guys, I'm actually thinking that we may want to at least do the edges in here as well. Just because we'll see at least, I think at least part of it we'll see. So I'm just darkening the edges in here. Okay, how's everybody doing today's tonight? Oh my God, guys. So I have to say, maybe I should have listened to the Facebook Gremlings. I have had the hardest time getting connected my software directly to Facebook, right? So this software allows me to do both, one in Facebook and one in here, so at the same time, which is one of the things I love because then I just don't have to think much, and I can even see comments from everybody, right? From both platforms. And so I have been struggling with that, and then through the weekend we resolved that, and it was working for our life. Wonderful. And then today I'm trying to, and it just wouldn't, it wouldn't even see my page. It was a little disappointing. And so a part of me was thinking maybe is I don't have to go today live. It has to be maybe tomorrow, but I didn't listen. So here we are. Okay, so I'm going to start that one on this side. It's a little bit easier, and I scored that at a quarter. And what we're going to do is we're going to score in quarter increments. Okay, so obviously that was at a quarter. This, ooh, I almost got it, guys. Oh, okay, don't worry, Miss Judy. Go and have a good night, and hopefully I'll talk to you tomorrow. 3/4. 1. I know again it's a little bit later, guys. I'm sorry. 1, and again it's just quarter increments. 1 1/4. 1 1/2. Yeah, we're gonna got them all together. I thought about doing it by myself and then just have it ready, but I figured it was worth for you to see what I was doing. So we are almost done. We're at 2. I just, because that way you could see how much I stamped and blending a little bit, and I think that helps you feel more confident if you want to recreate the card. Okay, we made it, guys. We made it. Thank you for your patience. So yes, my thought is that I have some Facebook gremlins that are just not wanting for me to really do this, and we are going to do this very slowly. It is well. What's the name of that? It's well. I guess what I'm trying to say is I press well when I squirt it, but these needs a lot of help, and they are smaller. How do you say this? There's smaller folds, and so it just makes it a little easier. I mean, a little difficult, just because they're smaller in between, right? Just 1/4 of an inch. But we are doing this, so we are we're reminding the paper where it needs to go. Oh, Belinda, have fun. I do that all the time, so you just don't worry. You do what you need to do. So you're having a Halloween party. You told me, right? You're having one for you and then one for little ones. That's a busy Halloween, girl. Okay, so we just went with our bone folder and and crease all of these, and now it's so much easier to go around and get this exactly what it is. And so we are, quote unquote, and hopefully it works the way I see it in my brain. I always say that. And hopefully this really creates a fan. I have never created a fan, so if you guys have a better, this one's a little rebellious there. Let me see. There, we made it. We made one. And there's the next one. I think that at some point I started scoring differently. You guys know that I have my dogs here. And there is our little fan. So it works very well, right? Like I'm getting here a little hot, so I guess you can make one from us 8.5 by 11, and it worked well. So it's going to work really well in here when we put it in here. Okay, so let's put this. I'm just stretching it a little bit further. The other thing I'm going to use is I'm going to use the the twine that it brings. You guys are not allowed to have fun, to make fun of me. I'm just trying to figure out how one does because, again, okay, no, this needs to be a little bigger, and we're just going to go ahead and wrap this quite a bit. Okay, I think one more will do. Sorry about my dog, but she's here with me all the time. And so I even feel bad, when I'm like, okay, I'm about to start a live and just get out. And she looks at me like, no, I'm part of your life. So anyways, isn't it cute? Thank you. So now we have a little, let's see, I get it. I got one. I guess there's somebody here. Maybe my husband has somebody. Maybe his brother came around. And I'm going to make an extra little knot in there. Oh my gosh, in heavens, guys. Okay, I got it. So I have to be honest with you guys. That belongs to, that specific one belongs to another paper pumpkin kit, but it's the same one, or it's a very similar one. That's why I'm checking, right? It was very, very similar. I don't know where I put that one. So I'm like, yeah, fine, it's fine. We'll just get this like this, and we can later on. There it is. We can later on. I'm trying to figure out where I want it. Maybe like that. Oh, we have this. We can later on make a little bow here. Hi, Belinda. That's so funny. It's being so. I have to tell you guys that I'm still surprised how much cooler our summer went. It was pretty much on the cooler side. Okay, so now I'm just going to bring these other piece and we're going to add it in the inside. And so now we're going to have these in the back, and I think that looks really cool. Now, if I had the dice, I would totally create a frame for the square, and maybe we'll do that. I don't know what you guys think. So these, oops, let me see, guys, sorry, I'm measuring this because I don't know how much smaller this is. It looks like this is not exactly cut. I don't know, but like I've said in the past, sorry guys. Oh, you guys, I am focusing on this side because you're not going to see this when you open that much. So I'm focusing on this edge. And it still looks fairly straight. I think it is straight. Straightish? Okay, let's go with that. Bottom line, you're going to be able to get this like that. Yeah, we are here in Colorado, and it's not been a very warm summer, to be honest with you. So this is going to go back in here like that. We are going to cut some of these just to kind of put around here like we did last time. And I'm going to cut some of these. I'm not going to cut the ones that are in the glue side. I feel that that's just complicated. Okay. And very similar to what we did last time. I really like, not last time, the time before actually. I really like that idea. So let me grab one of my stamps blocks. We are going to put some layers, not layers, like put the definition of this in here. I hope so. Carrie, you have a little bit more faith than I do. And I'm not worried a whole lot about this not fitting perfectly. I'm actually going to stamp this because this is going to go in here like that. So I am not worried about it not being perfectly stamped. But I'm going to leave it like that. And then we may stamp something here different. We'll see how that rolls. So let's go ahead and position these so we know more or less where we want some of the other stuff. I'm going to bring glue. I have to say, guys, so funny tips, not tips, funny facts about me. I love the Melon Mambo. I rarely ever use it. Oh, no, Carrie, this is this month. This is September's. No, August. Sorry, guys. August Paper Pumpkin Kit. I always get confused. The Paper Pumpkin Kits. It always gets confusing for me. September is on the way, I hope. So this is August. Yes, this is August. So I have to say, guys, that the day I went to, this is my little fix-it-all. Oh, thank you, Belinda. You're so kind. The last time I went to Texas, well, yeah, it was in the warmer side, and that was in May, guys. So, yeah, I can't imagine. We've certainly have had a very mild summer. I know I've said that already, but I have been kind of surprised, and it's so much so that like I am back to long sleeves and I am back to sweaters, which is somewhere there. Yeah, I have been pretty impressed with how cold it's been. I mean, yeah, well, colder. I want these higher up. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to put this one a little bit here, somewhere in there. I did my mistake in my brain, right? So we are going to clean this. Let me see. I don't want to bring my amazing rag. Oh, thank you. You guys are so kind. So very, very kind. So here's what we got so far. So we're going to bring our little fan. I'm thinking where I want this. So I'm thinking I want this one. No, not that, Maria. Somewhere along those lines. I always end up covering this one, but I really feel that because we stamped the others, we need to stamp this one too. And it's a lot smaller, so maybe not. That wasn't idea. Yeah, like I am wearing sweaters, like it's being this way. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to put this friend up here, and then I'm going to bring this one in here. Ah, that looks super cute. I'm looking at the camera for like the feedback. That's so funny. Okay, so that's what we're going to put in here. My other thought is I would like to put maybe our, oh my gosh, in heavens, look at that. Maybe we can put our sentiment in here. We don't even need to use one of the pieces of, that they allow. What do you guys? Oh, see, Carrie. Oh, hi, Cliffy. How are you? Yeah, I have been like sweater all this time. It's impressive. So do you guys prefer this in here with the tag? Is that the word? Do we just stamp it there or risk it? What you guys think? I'll wait for you guys to answer. We're going to wait there. In the meantime, because I have some extra of this, I'm just going to go ahead and make a little bow for our double bow, maybe. I am so wishful thinking. It's not even funny, guys. Is that good enough? I think that is good enough. I really like it's. So I have to say this. Thank you, Kiwi. I appreciate that. I really, I just really. Am I doing this correctly, Maria? Guys, I don't even know why I try to do these things in front of you all. Right? I could have had this completely ready before we started. Oh, but no, Maria likes to chair. Okay, there's a lot of noises going out there. I have the feeling we have somebody here and I am not even sure who's here. Okay, guys, maybe today we're gonna get this. Yeah, maybe not really. Guys. Oh my god. Oh my god, Kiwi. Ooh. 106. No flannels. No flannels there. Yeah. Girl, that is hot. You're totally right there. Yeah, we have been quite lucky. Look at that, guys. I made it. I made it. So, don't ever lose faith. It happens. You will be able to do it. Eventually, you'll get it. That's why I tell everybody, eventually you'll get it. I am not really sure how I'm going to glue this thing in here. Hopefully this works. I'm going to put it there and hold it for 5 seconds while this goes around. Just go, oh, Kiwi, you're so sweet. My inefficiency to do bows, yeah. I'm not sure what parallel to it is, but it is bad. And I have admitted it's bad, and I'm okay with it being bad. Thank you, Cliffy. I am just very glad that you guys like it. Okay. I'm okay with knowing that, you know, not everybody can do it. It's fine. It's fine. Uh-oh, these two are unhappy here. So let me move this way. I'm using the Misty, so I reduce the possibility of it not being straight, right? Let's face it. Odds are. Right? So I am just trying to make sure that I don't mess it up. That looks there. Sorry, guys. I'm trying not to get my big head in front of you, but okay. Think I got it. Seems like I got it. Sorry, guys. And now I am bringing my stamp pad, which we know it's very big and sometimes it really like goes crazy in there. And we are going to go for this. Yay, guys, I did it. I have to say, I miss the Stamparatus, of course, but the Misty or the Stamparatus, or, it's something you totally need in your life, especially if you're, kind of concerned that things are not going to go straight, like I do, every so often. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Okay, where's my friend? So my friend is here. Our little flower, not little because it's quite big, is here, and we're going to put her in the middle, and then we'll put our other friend, like this, and that's our card. Okay, let me see. We are going to put only glue in this side, and I'm just trying to make sure I don't put a whole lot of glue out of where it needs to go. Okay, there we go. See what I was telling you, that it really does not, it didn't matter that we had that little piece extra from the paper, because it kind of all matches in with the whole view. And so, and now we have this, like, you know what? Hey, yeah, you got it. You know what I'm thinking of? Like the music in my brain. I know that's funny. Okay, guys, I'm not sure what we're going to use to glue this, actually. I think we need to use not probably, these paper tape. Tear and tape, paper tape. Jesus Maria. Don't you just guys love it when I get creative and bring new names? Oh, thank you, Kiwi. I am glad that you guys are liking it. I was a little bit concerned because I know that most of the time, like, I come up with some sort of fun fold or, different fold. And I'm like, this is less foldy. Okay, this is me trying to figure this out, guys. Okay, so. Okay, I'm going to move this in here so it actually fits in an envelope, right? And that's our front. But we're not done, because I was thinking, and you guys can tell me what you guys think. Okay, this is done. I can't believe it actually worked. I was thinking that, this is too dark for anybody. Glue dot, I keep forgetting the glue dots, Kiwi. I need to put them like right in front of here. But this is too dark to write to write something. So I'm thinking, well, like, you don't have a whole lot of options in here, right? So we can either create like an extra fold, which would take us 2 minutes, right? Like if we decided to create like an extra thing here and attach it here. But I don't want it because I really like these looking that way. For now, it's still glued, guys. So I should have put glue on the rest of it. I don't know why I didn't do that. Well, so far so good. But my thought was, well, why don't we put this in here, right? And maybe we can just create a place to put a Oh, Belinda, that makes me feel so good. Thank you, Kiwi. That is so fun. That is so nice. Thank you, Kiwi. That makes me, yeah, I am always mix and matching. But I am just thinking, if we leave it open, then we can just put like at least a gift card here, right? And it can go down like that. And so it won't like be in the way of our beautiful scenario there, scenery there. So what do you guys think? Right? I think that, because the other thing will be obviously putting the sentiment in here. But I just feel that, hey, worst case scenario, if you really need to like send a message, then you can cut a piece. You can write in here. You do what I do. If you receive a card from mine, like put an extra piece, use this to put an extra piece in there attached. You could even use the back since the bag has some inscription in it. I'm glad that we were able to use it all. Yeah, I think that is true. That is true. So anyways, if you want, you can totally create a little pocket with this, right? And it'll fit perfectly in there, and it won't be in the way of our little window. And so you guys can decide, what do we want? Do we want pocket, no pocket, or just leave it there that you can write? I'm really liking it. It's super cute. Before I forget, you know, guys, what I always forget? I always forget to put the bling. Oh, Carrie, it's one of those things. I think the second language is important. So we are going to put a few of these. I really like these transparent ones. And I know I've said this a few times, especially in here, because it just looks like it's almost like water, right? And I love it. This is being, I don't know why, but my ability to take gems has decreased, guys. Is that even possible? You know, when you watch some other demonstrators and they just do it so good, and you're like, oh, yes. And then, yeah, I'm not that elegant. I don't know what's going on with me, but there's that. So we have some like drops of water. I particularly love them in the flower or in the leaves. No pocket, no pocket. Okay, no pocket. I'm bringing, well, maybe one other one around here. So we have 5 of them. They're kind of, but I love them. I really think, Cliffy, that's so, it is true. But I think that whenever you talk 2 languages, you definitely are conscious of it, right? Okay, well, ta-da! We did it, guys. We did it in 42 minutes. Guys, that is impressive. I should start counting those records, because it's always like on and on and on. Oh, wait. See? That's how this life goes. I was almost forgot to do our raffle last week. Tina has not gotten back to me. Nobody has back to me. So at some point, guys, I'm going to not give you the card. You'll be like, oh, I wanted it. And I'll be like, see, too late. Too late, guys. Okay, let me see. What do I want to do? I want to share my computer here. I am so glad you like it, Kiwi. What do I want? There you go. Display. And it takes a minute for me to figure it all out. Hey, there and now. Let's see. I got it. So this is last week's raffle. I mean, paper pumpkin kit alternative. Maybe. Oh, I forgot my drum roll. Okay, guys, I have decided that it needs to be like 10 seconds. But there's that. And the winner is Tara. Oh my God, she's not here. It was almost you, Kiwi. I am so sorry. That is, oh, Cherry, my pleasure. I love sending stuff to people. Oh, well, yeah, I know, Belinda. You're totally right. It is what it is. I thought I did send yours. So maybe I sent it and it didn't come back. Let me check. Let me move out of here so you guys will see everything. Oh, virtual event, guys. Who is going that on October 7th to it. Cherry, Cliffy, I swear to God, I thought I sent that to you. Hmm. Okay, I am not sure. I'll have to double check. But I'm not even like seeing your email, which is super odd in my little email thingy. So I don't know. Aw. Okay, I am not seeing it. So let's do this. Thank you, Cherry. Cliffy, would you send me another one and I will send you. Was it a paper pumpkin? It was a paper pumpkin kit, right, Cliffy? If I'm not mistaken. But I will send you either another paper pumpkin kit or what's what? Carrie so October 7th is that what you're talking about? Um Carrie? I'm just looking because sometimes it is just simpler on this side. Oh no. So Cliffy, do me a favor and send me your email, not your email, your mail again. I'm sorry about that. Because I could not even look at it, like find it in my email. So send it to me and I'll send you a card. I'll choose a beautiful one. I have a few cards to send. And also remember that if you had tried to buy some of the stuff that is not available, don't threat. It's not the end of the world. We can work on making backgrounds together. It's a lot of fun. I think it's a lot of fun. We are going to be working on that on Sunday in the simply stamping Sunday, simple stamping Sunday. Yes, October 7th. Oh, Kiwi. Oh, see, now I can send you another one. Do I have your address, Kiwi? Let me know if I have your address. I can send you a birthday card. It's not going to be there by tomorrow, but it's going to be there. So just Cliffy, send me your address, and Kiwi, just in case, send me your address. I think I have it, but yeah, it's sometimes my email gets a little bit convoluted. Actually, I have to say this. So I use WordPress. Right? Thank you, Carrie. Happy birthday. They were like, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yay! You don't want to hear me sing. It's fine. It's not okay. But happy birthday, Kiwi. I hope you have a wonderful celebration tomorrow. Send me your address and I'll send you a card. And so to you, Cliffy, thank you for reminding me. I thought I did send it, but I guess I didn't. Sorry. Um, so I am seeing Adrian. Yes, I saw that there was a whole shenanigan with the bundle of bones, and there's a few. I think the All About Autumn paper, which is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, I get it. But like I said, there's many ways to like go around it, right? And so I just feel like, thank you, Kiwi. I just feel that you know, it's paper. I mean, the reality is we're all crafters. The odds of us having something to make the class or to send the cards, that we have something in our, you know, craft stash is like big. I mean, if I have from before I joined Stampin' Up um, from other companies. I have some stuff. I have paper. I don't even want to tell you guys how much paper I have from other companies. Even from I have one company that I love their papers, and I literally collect them. I rarely ever use them. And so, yeah, like I know it's rough, but it's not that bad, right? So on Sunday, though, we're going to be making a card, and we're going to be using an embossing folder. We're going to be creating well, what I think it's a beautiful, um, a beautiful background. You guys want to see it? I can show you one, maybe. No, I don't know. Is that where we are? Well, I found not the one that we'll be making, but if you want to see it, I can show you guys. And it's again, it's a very simple card, but I just think that again, it gives us actually an opportunity to use our stash and to be creative and to have a lot of fun. So going back to October 7th, I've not forgotten, Carrie. So October 7th, it's International Card Day. I don't even know if that's what you say, or maybe it's just the States Card Day. I don't know, but it is Card Day, and so Stampin' Up has a virtual event that day, and if you go to Stampin' Up, it will pop up in there. Um, you don't have. I don't think you have to. Let me see. Oh yeah, there's a registration. I just think that if I give you, let me see. I'm going to put it here in the chat. And so that is the link so you guys can register for that day. And they have a virtual card event. I don't know much more than that. I've not looked into this because I won't be here. I will be in Costa Rica. And the odds of me, it's, yeah, World Card Making Day. So I put the chat there for you, Carrie, on the I put the link on the chat for you, Carrie. For real, guys? Okay, let me show you. So this is the card we're going to be making in other colors. So this is just the first one, the one I practice with. Don't get me wrong, I fell in love with this technique. So this is just the embossing folder, and we colored it. Don't tell anybody so people can actually come and see the video. But that's what I'm going to say. So what do you guys think? Do you like it? I'm waiting to see your answers because there's definitely a delay between one and the other. Oh, thank you for that heart. I appreciate that. So yes, it I was last year and it's fun. And if you go into the website, it will say, it's everybody. It's from 2 to 5 Mountain Time. Yeah, 2 to 5 Mountain Time. It's free. Um, so there's all the information there. Oh, thank you, Adrian. So I'm glad you guys like it. Yeah, it is. It is a simple one, and yes, I am using some of that, right? Some of that beautiful paper, but like really, if you don't have that, you can use many of our beautiful paper instead of that, and just use any embossing folder for that matter that has some sort of something, and that's what we're going to be doing. Oh, I'm glad you guys like it. So, Carrie, my new series, I just laugh at myself, guys, is on Sundays at 12. So, they are just cards that, like I said, I always have like, oh my God, I have this idea. And then I want to, I'm like, okay, I'll do that other day. And I'll do that. But because my lives have specialized, I don't want to call it that way, but I'm lacking the right word, has focused maybe more on fan folds and such. I feel sometimes, oh, hi, Gary. Good. So, yes, I feel sometimes that, like, if I do a card like this, it's going to be like less. I don't know, less pleasing. Maybe I'm mistaken. It's fine. So I figured that doing the Simple Stamping Sunday gave me an opportunity to do some of those cards that are just less fun folds and more less busy cards. I don't know how to call. I don't want to call them busy because hey, like it or not, these took a little bit. Oh no. Well, yeah. I'm sorry, Carrie. I'm right there with you. Like one day I will send you guys a picture with my hoarding situation. Not so much with Stampin' Up because I just have 2 years and I use it often because of the videos. But oh my god, with my stuff, yeah, like I said, I have a brand that I have loved since I saw it the first day, and that's it. And it's being loved, and I just buy it and keep it in there and I don't use it. And it's just dumb, right? Because I should be using it. Now I don't use it because I'm doing mostly Stampin' Up. But yeah, I'm just like I love that thing. So guys, do make the most out of that of the free virtual event. It should be fun. If you guys have people to get, that live close, just gather and craft together. Like I said, I won't be here. I will be visiting my parents in Costa Rica, and um, yeah, I won't be here. Now, I'm going to be fully transparent. I am trying as much as I can to get videos set up for the time I'm leaving. I will be leaving on the 28th and be back on the 9th. And so my thought, which is a Monday, my thought is I'll have, oh, yes. I like Graphic 45. It's a beautiful. Belinda, that's so funny. This is yeah, that's a great question, Adrian. Let me bring it. I always forget. It's the leaf falls. Leaf fall, not falls. Leaf falls. Okay. Leaf fall 3D embossing folder. Jesus, guys. And it has been in the catalog for like last year because I bought that last year and I have barely used it. And I was like, oh my God, I have to use this thing. So here we are. Oh, Belinda, you're so nice. I really, really appreciate it. Yes, I appreciate it. So I just think again, there was a lot of people, and I know that it happened. What happens is for some of my um, fellow demonstrators that are actually demonstrating, that actually have a business, is we get the pre-order and you can plan a whole class with them, and then it's not available, right? So you plan the whole class, and the goal is for people to get the stuff they wanted, right? I think, or obviously to make sales, because I have not tried there necessarily. I'm like, fine, right? Like we'll just. Me too. My name is Maria, and I'm a paper hoarder. I'm a craft hoarder. Oh my god, guys! I just have to tell you, I have but paper. When it comes to paper and stamping and everything, it's just terrible. One last thing before I go. I know we ended up so early that we needed to talk, huh? I mentioned these a little bit ago, but okay, maybe this is not the best idea. Sorry, guys. I promise. I'm almost done. This is a 8x8 paper tray, jewelry tray. I don't know how they call them. I got these in Amazon. But I was wondering because just as I swore I would never do it, I was like, maybe. So, you guys, I was wondering if we wanted to do kind of a kit with it for Christmas. So give me some time to work on it, maybe with the Santa, the St. Nicholas one, because you can totally put St. Nicholas here and some of the gifts around. Like there's so many options, or with even the berry Christmas. Anyways, I just have been thinking about it. I have not really like decided, but I just wanted to show you guys. Okay. Oh, Carrie, that is so funny. Well, I think we are all Kiwi. That is hilarious. And we didn't even have fun. I mean, wine tonight. That is so funny. Oh my God, guys. I really, really wish we were all like together. It would be hilarious. Hilarious. I can tell you guys, I have like a couple of bedrooms here. We can make a stamping maybe retreat. I've never done. No, I'm not even thinking about it, guys. I swear to God, just tell me stop, Maria, stop. Don't think about these things. But I always think it's so funny when we have these conversations, and I just wish we were all together because it should be hilarious. Okay, guys, thank you, thank you. Oh, you like the idea, Cliffy? Good. Yeah, I'm trying to just like I don't know. I want to sell more, but I also am very mindful that I have a full time job and that I have to actually do the job, right? And so I was like, oh my God, I would love to, but maybe I shouldn't. And ooh, Adrian, that's a good idea. Will we get together and actually get more paper, you think? Because, yeah, I, I'm not sure I want to stop being a paper hoarder. Although I have to say that me joining Stampin' Up and buying the paper and doing the cards, I have spent a whole lot more on my paper. So what it is true is if you have paper, make cards and give them, because cards are a way to connect with people. It's such a different way to connect with people. Yay! Kiwi, I love that. That is so funny. Oh my God, that's amazing, guys. It will be amazing, amazing. Yes, that would be amazing. Maybe next year we can do something more. You are welcome, Carrie. I am just having so much fun, guys, but we need to get going. I know it's late. I appreciate you being here and having this much fun together. I love our Friday gatherings. They are amazing, amazing. And I kind of feel so connected to you guys. It's like you're all my friends. So, I just feel like you are all my friends. So I can tell you guys I love 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 hanging out with you every Friday or Sunday or whenever it is. Belinda, so that is true. I think that I like two things. I love the color matching. The color, it's not color matching, it's the color, how do you call it? Yeah, well, I love that, their colors are always the same around the different products, right? So it's the same tone, and you can totally, like, almost folded trust that. And I trust the products, right? And that is important when you're working in cards and making cards. Is just amazing. I love a good um oh, that is a great idea. Okay, I'm going to stop here for a second. Kiwi is saying that we should exchange addresses, and I completely agree with you all. So whoever's in, send me an email and an email with the address. And if you allow me, give me permission in your email, and I will in the email, and then I will put it all together. The second thing is quality, Belinda, and that is one of the reasons I like our Stampin' Up stuff. Right, our quality is very very good. I at this point in time, I have to be honest, I have not really looked into coordinating. Thank you. Color coordination, yes. I have not looked into many other companies lately. The only guilty pleasure I got the other day was some of these. Yeah, not good, but Stampin' Up doesn't have anything similar to this, so it's not bad. Yeah, I got theirs because the other ones I got, I just really didn't appreciate them. Um, so I really don't know quality around. I can tell you, I've had some older things, 3 years old things, stamps like polymer stamp sets that were not like you could stamp and they were not stamping well. So that's always disappointing. And nothing is comparable, at least for me. Nothing is comparable to Stampin' Up. Like I call and I'm like, this is happening. Can you help me? And they just like help you right away. That has been my experience. So I sure hope it's everybody's experience. But I call and I am not like I'm not going to say this way, but I'm not like an important demonstrator, right? It's not like my upline or one of those people that sell $1 million. It's just me, and I just call and they treat me with like all care and they help me up so much. So I have to say, I like. There's so many reasons why I love it, right? And then of course there's the discount that helps a little bit. But you know what? If it weren't because I started doing this, I would not have met you all. And I think that it's been a blessing that way. Cliffy, absolutely right. I think it's got the best quality cardstock around. My thoughts. I cannot tell you much more. Oops, that's the dogs. I am not somebody that can say, oh, it has this. I have no knowledge, but for what it feels heavy. It's supported. Just here, right? Like, oh my God, Belinda, that's amazing. So, anyways, guys, definitely send me your emails. Send me an email with your address, and I'll coordinate some. I'm not sure what the name is, like a swatch, whatever. We can figure that out. Well, I think I have yours, Adrian, though. So yours, I have. That's not. That's not a problem. I don't think I have all. Belinda's I have. Cliffy I will have. Kiwi I will have. Carrie I have. Um, oh my God, Carrie, absolutely. I love their trimmer. Um, and again, I mean the truth is, once I became a demonstrator, and it was completely hobby, I kind of stopped looking around. Like that was very interesting, and I was not really doing anything, but I just like did not look around a whole lot more for products, right? Um, so that was interesting. So I think that they really like kind of grab you and hold you. It's like, hey, here, you need something, here's this. And they have so many beautiful things, right? So, anyways. Okay, guys, I swear to God, we finished 30 minutes ago and we've been chatting here for another 30. Anyways, I do hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening and of your weekend. I do not have the scoreboard. Um, I really really hope that this was a good video. I think you all liked it, and I am glad about that. And well, have a wonderful wonderful rest of your day, guys. Yes, true. I agree with Kiwi. Okay, guys. It's so good to have you as friends. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye.